button and say, yo, what up? How's it going, man?
Good, how are you?
I'm swell. I'm doing great. Looks like you've got an All Might 3 deck under the All symbol, and I can see what we're focused on.
Correct.
Give me the pitch. What we got going on in this awesome deck?
So this is my first character. I played him on good. Set 3 came out, and people jumped ship. Started going to Toru, started going to Kiri. So I jumped on Kiri too, was playing him for a little bit. He's coming out in set 4. So, and I have a feeling that I might be playing him on good at that point. So I know
What?
got some
What?
cool things in set 3.
You're coming out set 4? What?
Yeah, with the new, what is it? All for One All Might is going to be the new battle box or whatever.
I was still on Kirishima's coming out in set 4. I'm like, you got confirmed Kirishima's coming out in set 4? I was like breaking
Oh,
news.
no.
I was like, what is going on? All right.
Yeah, so
sorry, I'm back with you.
Yeah, I just wanted to play him on all before all the new cards come out, and I might end up going back to good. Yeah, just wanted to have some fun with all, basically.
I dig it. I absolutely dig it. So hit me with the fix. What do you need my help with?
So I think the attacks feel good for me. That feels great. I don't like all the cards. I wish there was less cards because I want it to
you
be
need cutting.
more consistent. Yes.
How much we cutting? That's a big question.
I'd like to see somewhere between like 60-ish, maybe
You want
58 to 60.
You want 8 of these bad
I want
boys
more
gone.
consistency. Yeah.
I'm down. Let's get. So the issue that you have, right, is the consistency. Is this number does not line up with this number.
Yeah.
Right. You just have too many non-attack cards, which we can fix. I would love to absolutely rip your deck to shreds. I'm here for it.
Let's do it.
Okay. So first and foremost, how much have you tested this deck?
This one not so much. I've played All Might before, but on all this is a brand new.
Okay.
So I've played all Nezu, which I had made a mill deck that was very unsuccessful. So I threw Focus Attack in there, which became much better. I was able to kill if I was being shut down through the mill means. So
Sure.
this is kind of coming out of that. So I'm moving over to All Might because the mill wasn't working and I liked Focus Attack. And so I was like, how can I make Focus Attack hit more often? Well, All Might means keep cards out of your hand, or else I'm going to put speed and damage on. So that means Focus Attack has a better chance of being able to be played while they have no cards in hand.
Yeah. Is this actually the best version of this card? I guess it is. Hey, I got a weird question for you. Are you a coward?
Not at all.
Okay, I love that. I love that answer. That is a beautiful answer. I love hearing it.
If you got 1s and 2s, let's do it.
We're going to for sure. Just going through and making sure that we haven't missed anything crucial. It's funny because like all the cards I want to add in are just high blocks, and that's the thing you have the most of.
Yeah.
I just want them all. I want every high block. So I have a deck that's very similar to this. I think
cool.
that the all symbol is as soon as I get my 2 Eraserhead starter decks that I'm getting, I am instantly slamming this deck together. Right? I have ordered them. They're on their way. I've stated the video.
Nice.
This deck is actually too much fun.
I'm hoping so.
I have played it on tabletop, and it is an absolute blast. And I think that actually Eraserhead 1 might play it the best, but there's something to it. Okay, I think that I've added in everything foundation-wise that I kind of want to. So let's talk about stuff. First off, attack-wise, this card sucks. This card's terrible in our deck.
It is a high block in my attack lineup.
Yeah, it's certainly is.
That's currently what the spot it's filling.
In
It's also a
hits.
stun 1.
Stun 1, 4 mid for 4. How lame. I have a Giga Chad card that we could just slot 3 in, and that's this one.
Done. Yeah, say less.
Love it. I think that this guy, being able to still draw the 2 cards, you can... So there's 2 thoughts when it comes to All Might, right? You either do All Might 1 as a tall deck, I'm going to swing for everything. Boom, 30 damage. Or you do All Might 3 as a string deck, where you go wide. This guy getting to draw your 3 cards and any amount of pull no punches letting you keep playing attacks, especially with things like focus attack wanting you to go wide, right? Like this is the way that you're trying to kill people, so let's draw it, right? I'll Detroit Smash, lower my hand size, and not have to commit my character enough to get my stuff. Plus, it's a 6 mid for 6 with a 0 high block. That's insane.
True.
Yeah, I think that this is cool. The only issue is this number right here, and so we just have to make sure that this number doesn't absolutely ruin us.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's not talk about the actions. Pew, pew, pew. What are your thoughts on Capture Evildoer's Flexion Might?
So I got Mighty Punch in there. I got Cat Punch and Final Exam Gut Shot. So I have a lot of 6 and 7 damage moves.
And now Detroit Smash.
And now Detroit Smash. Yeah. So loving Flexor Might. Capture could go down if we had to. As a swing it out, I could play that focus attack, and then I can clear out and start playing more after that, right? Once I get it to hit, I can clear 2 of them, and then maybe play 2 more attacks after that to keep going wide.
I think that this is for the non-focused attack turns, right? I play an attack, I capture Evildoers, and they didn't block the first 2 because they were afraid of the focus attack coming in, and you just cleared your card pool and say, I'll Detroit Smash now. I'll redraw. Okay,
nice.
Now I'll play an attack. Now I'll play focused attack, right? Like, what do you do, right? That's where that is. My big thing is I just don't think that it needs to be mainboarded unless something like how competitive are you trying to make this deck? Is this going to be if you were playing in Worlds, is this what you're going to take?
No, it's probably going to take Curie. This is just going to be for fun. I just want to do a long strain and win, and it doesn't matter if I lose. Yeah,
I think double Capture Evildoers and truthfully double Flexure Might is probably where it needs to be. I think that having this card exist on turn 4 is insane. Having this card exist anytime beforehand is actually not that great, truthfully.
Got it.
Because it counts with progressive for building, right? If it didn't count with progressive at all, the card would be insane. The card would be very, very good. But having that +1 progressive difficulty while I'm trying to build on turns 2, turns 3 sucks. And the biggest issue that I have found with this deck, honestly, is not building enough. 6 diff, 5 diff, 5 diff, right? These are all big boys. These are all trying to play this as a 7 diff sucks. It sucks so hard when we have a very, very tough build. So we just have to worry about foundations and changing that up, especially because now we have this. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about the foundations as we rechange and we're down to 66. Difficulty 3 diff, 3 diff. Why are you playing prone?
The initial idea was if I'm going to draw a bunch of cards and string out, then the string out +1 damage equals however many cards I feel like playing.
Yeah.
And then All Might's just going to draw so much, it's like I don't feel so bad to discard one. But also, if we're going to throw 2 in, I don't know if I want to run more 3s.
We are not allowed to. We are allowed to play 3 3s total here, and then we could push this up to a 3 if we want. The only issue is this card, the only momentum out that we have is Detroit. None of these other cards have momentum outs except for Capture Evildoers, which we've now cut down to a 2 of.
Yeah.
First 5 checks of the game, we could just lose all our momentum outs, and that's a little rough.
We could just pull it because in this set I need 2 in there for focus attack anyways, right? And Capture is really going to be the only thing that's going to clear 2 or 3.
Yeah, I think pulling it is totally chill.
Cool.
Talented Baker's very cool. I don't think it needs to be a 3, but we can come back to it. Advice for Winners is cool. Spooky. I like Spooky a lot. I don't know if you need it, truthfully.
Got it.
It is one of the first things that you're going to want to commit whenever you check poorly.
True.
It is also one of the only pieces of defense you have, right? You've got Specialist, and I'm going to cut Night Watch down to a 1 of because we only have 4 actions.
Yeah.
But besides that, like, Mediator is a minus thing, but this card's not very good because this is the only card I want to play. Blocking with them sucks, so we're just going to cut this one too.
Sounds good.
And so, like, maybe keeping it in for the high block. I think that this card is probably just better replaced with just another advice for winners. Right? Make your strings better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, where we at? Hey, we're getting there. 18, 20, 20. I love it. I love it. Let's look back at difficulties. Night Watch is great. You should play 4 Chivalrous. There's no reason not to draw a card off Chivalrous, commit the face down, and All Might to draw 2. Being your 9 hand size character is not fair. There's no reason not to.
Yeah.
Snack Time is a much better use for your discard outlet than the other card. +1 speed stun 1 is better than +1 damage 100% of the time, and this deadlock is broken. Daunting Message I think deserves to be a 2 of. Destin is insane. Easy access. Rooftop Vantage, is this the best 0 drop that we can have? Aren't there just...
It was just a low block that I don't feel bad about blocking.
I actually move this.
Daunting I want to play. Chivalrous I want to play. And then now I'm up to only blocking lows with attacks. Or half blocking, so... it's just a cheap one I could throw away.
Foundation, low block, go. Daunting, talented, showing off, chivalrous. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Any reason we don't 4X it? And just like cut some other stuff? Like at this point,
yeah, we definitely could.
Right?
Yeah, definitely playing it too. I would definitely feel better having more spam.
All right, we're back to 60. It does say we have a ton of low blocks though. Let's go back to our block zones. Low block, low block, low block, low block, low block. We could cut Talented Baker down to a 2 of, and then Vantage down to a 3 of. Right, and this makes okay. We need 2 more high blocks. Block zone. High block 2. High block 2. Increase this by 1. Increase this by 1. Now let's look at the other options that I have. First and foremost, full on attack mode. Is just it's one of those lock breakers.
Yeah.
And you don't have one currently. So I think this at a 2 of is actually the answer.
Yes, I can, and I have a lot of flips in there too, right? So
Tons.
I can get some of these face downs out of the way.
This is a 60 card deck, and your ratios are pure. I think I've accomplished the initial goal. Is there anything in this that you just like vehemently disagree with?
I like it.
Okay. Yeah, I think that this deck exists, and I think that All Might runs it well, and I think he runs it. He is in contention for the front runner of this focus attack deck because of this, right?
Yeah.
Because how good this is in like your setup, or opening with Detroit Smash and then like drawing your 3 bonus cards and then continuing your turn is just like so nuts.
Yeah.
Like, checking a 2 on this card.
That would hurt.
It feels bad. But the difference between checking a 2 and checking a 3 here is like so minuscule. You're probably just gonna fail your turn anyways, right?
True. It's still a lot.
It's still a lot.
If I'm gonna pay 4, if I'm gonna pay 4 to win, I'm probably gonna pay 5 to win.
That's how I feel, and that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Right. All right, man. I think the only thing that I have like left on the table is it's weird we're not playing floating because it's just like a free All Might 3 enhance, right? Just like I don't care about my discard pile at all. I don't. So I'll just remove these and just try and kill you faster. And Exhausted Exclamation is hilarious in this deck. It says commit 3 foundations, draw 3 cards, or commit 3 resources, draw 3 cards, and that's just very good.
True. I think initially I skipped it because there was so much draw already.
Yeah.
That I was like, I don't know. Floating's interesting. I just hate the +4. If that's in my hand and I don't play it, it feels bad.
It'll be on your table. Like, just play it.
It's true.
Just play it, nerd. If you don't like that, then Revel's like the option, right? Like if you care about the block. But if you don't care about the block, then floating is just the answer.
Yeah, let's just chuck some floating in there. I'll take some more
We're
spam.
at 60. We're at 60. So I think let's not bloat it again. I think if you feel like you're not finding enough damage, then you can easily take in and move something around,
mids out.
right?
Yeah.
In order to play it, or maybe even right. Let's push it up to 66 to give you 4 more foundation options, and then just play 2 more attacks, right?
Yeah.
Like you could just play 1 more Hardened Steel, 1 more Detroit Smash, 2 more floating, and then see what happens, right? Or as much as I don't like it, put back in that Karate Chop at the 2 of, right? I think there are options for you to do things and just toss this on top. But we'll see.
Nice.
All right, man. Stay on the line long enough for me to shoot you the list. Thank you again for the support. I greatly appreciate it. And we will catch you next time, okay?
Sounds good. Thanks.
All right. Peace.